I'm called Osore Shafi Abubakar, co-founder Yida Garments, Koyonzo. Last month, my friend was stoned to death. 80% of the youth who are unemployed and young women struggle to fit into the society, and they end up engaging in criminal activities and drug abuse. From the pictures, residents of Koyonzo are frustrated from now and then attacks from criminal gangs. On the side, law enforcers are frustrated. The number of attacks has increased, and they are puzzled how residents have decided to take actions into their hands. We all believe that life is precious. We don't want to lose youth and young women through criminal activities or mob justice. We trust we have the solution. Yida Garment, it is a social business that supports vulnerable village-based communities to empower themselves through skill training. We use tailoring and screen printing because of its simplicity and ease in knowledge transfer. There is high level of unemployment, which is compounded by high levels of semi-literacy and lack of employability skills. Tailoring market is faced with a challenge of high production cost due to lack of ready market to obtain textile materials. We came up with a retail garment shop that brings textile materials closer to the market. We opened a training workshop that provides basic tailoring and screen printing education at a lower fee. We got into this because it is a huge market. There is plenty of room for us to grow. 2/3 of the youth and young women in Koyonzo are unemployed, with at least half of them being school dropout. There are more than 500 schools, hospitals, and societies. We are targeting 90% of this population. Our number one competitor, County Polytechnics. They specialize on book training with few practicals, with a colorful graduation. Do you know what these youth go through after graduation? Actually, they are frustrated. We have boutiques. They sell industrial cloth lines, which are expensive even for this community to afford a school uniform. At Yida Garment, we provide access to raw materials. We train the youth. We go further, we provide a working space for the skills exchange, enabling wealth creation through textile making. We charge our clients through sales of textile materials, training fee, and the uniform that we supply, so that we can facilitate our operations. We have seen consideration of locally made products from the community. The number of schools that are interested in our products have increased. The number of customers we are serving, we have seen an improve. And our revenue has increased from 2,400 USD last year, but now we have 2,000 USD increase in the revenue. We ensure that our customers don't just move after the service. Whenever we don't have a service that this customer needs, we outsource for them, reducing transportation cost. You might be thinking why we are the best team to manage Yida Garment. This team knows how to build scalable and profitable business. From Africa, yes, this team knows how to drive marketing strategy that brings paying customer. Above that, one of our co-founders has a founding experience. He's the founder of FinClose. And this team, they are crazy and they have passion in tailoring. We are looking for 10,000 USD. We want to scale the team. We want to further develop our products so that we see quality in our products. We want to source sewing machines that are advanced. In about 5 years to come, Yida Garments will be a number one platform. We want to scale in different local communities like Kwale, Mombasa, who are being subjected to drug abuse. And we shall be serving more than 1 million tailors per month. In addition, we are going to provide graduating more than 1,000 trainees per month. So, we are going to change the way you think about unemployment. And I promise you, as a team, we are promising you employment, self-employment will become the norm. So we have the team. There is high level of unemployment in Kenya, even in Africa. We have the solution. We have beautiful product with an amazing model. We have traction. So if you like to take part, or you will like to help us in making this unemployed youth to be self-sufficient, please come and see us after the pitches. Again, turn to your neighbor and tell him or tell her, Africa, yes, yes we can. Yes, we can. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Shafi Osore, all the way from Koyonzo. All right, 2 questions.
Okay, thanks for your presentation. Seems really nice. So you're asking for $10,000. Okay, to scale the team, and then you say you also want to buy more advanced equipment. And I know, really advanced tailoring equipment like this could cost quite a lot. I mean, I've seen some from Juka for like $2,000. So don't you think you're asking for too little money in terms of the way you want to scale? Because you want to reach like in the next 5 years, like 1 million tailors. How have you structured how much money you want and what you're actually going to put it into? Could you take us into your scaling idea of reaching that 1 million with 10,000? What's your logic behind that?
Okay, thank you. Okay, as we design our access to other local markets, first we want to make sure that we improve the number of trainees we produce at first at Yida, at Koyonzo. After that, this is our 2020 vision, but in 2025, we shall go out to ask for more. For now, we are asking for 10.
Yeah, but then, even then, you'll need to have proved how you're going to scale to that level that you want to get to. So I really didn't understand this 10K, what it's going to be used for. Because, for example, one machine like this, Juka, which is possibly one of the biggest companies out of Japan, one of these advanced ones is like almost $3,000 to $5,000. That's already half. That's for one. How exactly are you scaling?
Thank you for the question. Thank you.
Yeah, but we need an answer. I mean, have you thought about it? You can easily say you haven't thought about it and you want to do that. That's acceptable.
Okay, I'll put that into consideration. I'm still brainstorming.
I think it's a little bit similar, but not in terms of the equipment or the money. But you're training young people, and then you're giving them opportunities to build these textiles that you're then going to sell to businesses, right? In a simplified way. So you're planning to train 1,000 people a month. Yes. Yeah. And so then the businesses pay you, and so where do these people work from? And once they're done with the training with you, where do they then buy their own machines to do it at home, or do you keep them in your facilities?
Yes, from our model, after training them, we provide a co-working space, so that if he or she is not able to start her own venture, he can use our space, then pay on commission basis, so that we can also do maintenance of the same machine.
Okay, and then you'll have a restricted number of people that can work from the co-working space because of accessibility to equipment, or?
Yeah, okay. That is a challenge that is facing us for now. That's why we're asking for $10,000. Yeah.
I think it's great. I think it's great. I think it's the logistics of how exactly those things fit together in, like, as you scale the same things. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, not a question, but just an idea. In the coast, there's the special economic zones which are coming up. Why don't you think of a model where you're just going to train these guys, bring them all together, seek funding to set up a large textile special economic zone factory, and then look for even global manufacturers of garments who you can sign contracts with, or even local ones. I think that will be able to serve a lot more of these trained tailors that you're thinking about. Right? Try to think bigger, because I thought you were asking for too little and the scale of what you can achieve is much bigger. That's just my advice. Think bigger than this.
Thank you.